And what's up, guys? Welcome to another video on the Starman715 Gaming YouTube channel. Welcome back to Get Serious Reloaded. Now it's the morning of day 31, and I decided to create an access point to where I'm going to be defending myself from the horde, and the platform is going to extend all the way to where this chimney stands, and that's how I have it designed. So the plan is I just made my walkway, gonna go all the way over here. And I better make sure to go multiple blocks because that way I can put up a ladder, and then it's gonna be some guardrails. So that way so I don't accidentally fall off trying to make the ascend. I'm gonna put a ladder going up there, and I'm also gonna nerd pull my way up because this is gonna be like a guard. I'm gonna put like guardrails, but I'm gonna do that like this. Make the walkway a little bit easier for me. Alright. And as you saw in the opening clip, yeah, I made a little bit too much noise and attracted a radiated screamer. And the Imperials tried to bully me, but took care of the job. Got infected a little bit, but I had plenty of honey, so it was no big deal. Now, and let's go get that treasure. To start off the morning. I got everything I need, and it's also Trader Day, so I got a couple things I'm going to be selling to Trader Ricky Bobby. My coin is in the motorcycle, so we're pretty much all set to go. Let me put these in there. Alright, let's go grab that treasure. Here we are at the treasure site. Oh man, and an Imhotep decided to spawn right next to me. Out of my way, Imhotep. This is my spot. I'm working this side of the desert. Alright. Time to get to work. Let's get that treasure. Better yet, let's try it this way. I brought my miner gear for a reason. So let's put it on. Ah, here it is. Let's put this on and pick the lock. Son of a... Wow, this treasure cache was so stubborn, I went through all my lockpicks!
Emotional damage!
Yeah, now that is emotional damage. Fine, I'll whack it to a pulp then! Ugh. 780 bucks. It's another ammo cache. Not bad. Not bad. I had over 20 lockpicks, and every single one of them broke trying to open that. Yeah, that was definitely worth the emotional damage.
Emotional damage!
Alright, now let's go visit Trader Ricky Bobby. It is Trader Day. Time to go see what items he's got. Alright, Trader Ricky Bobby.
They say the early bird gets right there with some good work. Here's your
Yes.
reward.
Since I cashed in some of the challenges I've redeemed, here's the crafting challenge. Here's the crafting challenge set I've completed. So let's go ahead and grab the armored up books. I'm gonna grab the armored up books. And since I killed enough lumberjacks, I completed the lumberjack slayer challenge. And oh yeah, the contact grenades. Let's see, contact grenades or regular grenades? Time charges. If my lockpicks fail, time charges is my backup, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. Alright,
Why don't you take a look for yourself?
let's go ahead and sell these. Alright, 1798. And I gained a level, so I do have a skill point to spend. Well, we'll get to that soon. Alright. Let's see, tactical warfare, I'm good. So now, let me see. Alright, cobblestone rocks, I'll definitely take these. Definitely take these. As well as your gunpowder. Alright. We should be okay for right now, Ricky Bobby.
Thank you very much.
Alright, now I can make light armors level 4. Alright, let me offload this stuff, and then we're gonna go grab ourselves a job for Trader Ricky Bobby. You know, I think it's time we do a Tier 3 Infested. Alright, I think it's time we do a Tier 3 Infested. Alright. Alright. I got just about everything I need for the Infested job. So I won't be needing these for a while. I'll need my bow, club, and I need all the firepower I can get. Oh yeah, I'll get my explosives too. And let's see. Definitely want my pipe bombs All right. I'm like, I could have just taken the contact grenades, but I go with what I believe is best for me. Alright. Throw that in there. And now let's go back to Trader Ricky Bobby and grab ourselves a Tier 3 Infested.
Top of the morning to you. How can I help?
Top of the morning to you too, Ricky Bobby. Alright. So there is 2 infested clears. There's the Boar Barn Fields and the Mobile Field Hospital. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this one. The Mobile Field Hospital.
I should have some work, if you're interested. If it gets too nasty,
Here we go.
get
Tier
the
3
hell out of there.
infestation.
It's better to live and fight another day than to die
It's a
for
tier.
few dukes.
And we'll be sent to a Tier 2 POI, but there's going to be harder zombies, and we may run into blues and possibly orange zombies. All right, we better be prepared because you know our game stage right now is 123. Because we're in the desert. We are in the desert. Alright, it's just right behind the cellar. We're just going to cut through here. Cut through the Scarecrow Fields and the Junkville Saloon. And it looks like the job is right behind the Naviscane High School. It's the high school's at Tier 4. Alright, there's the place. Yeah, it's a hospital camp. Alright. Alright, so now here's the drill. I remember what happened last time, but this time I pretty much know my strategy. Let's make sure we're all loaded. Alright. Now let's see, making sure I have everything. Oh yeah, let's make sure our thirst is still topped off. We don't want to get thirsty in the middle of a job. Okay, now, my game stage right now is at 123. But when I start this infested job, my game stage is now at 189. Alright, if things get hairy, hop on my motorcycle and ride around and run the zombies around in a circle, as long as I stay within the perimeter. Alright. I see one. I see Big Mama over there. How many dots will light up? Yeah, big boy. Big Mama's awake. There we go. And here we have radiated Garvey. Back off, Ted. I'll be attracting some noise here. Alright. Radiated Garvey. Hey, level 4 Nomad gloves. Something to sell. I attracted these guys. That is none of your business. You know what? I'll just bonk you. Batter up. Alright. That's only the first set. Get your gun up. We're going in. Oh, we got some birds. Buzz off, bird. Buzz off, bird. Rules are made to be broken. We get an airdrop. We get an airdrop. Alright. Let's go one tent at a time. Get some gas money. Alright. Hold it. I see another sleeper. There's a zombie I have not introduced you to that's related to hospitals. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Yeah, and this is Dr. K. This one is Feral. Here's Feral Dr. K, and that one over there in the back is Dr. K. Dr. K, and here's Feral Walter. Take that. Okay, let's deal with Dr. K here. Uh-oh. The Private Ryans broke out, but they're walkers, so that's not going to be an issue. We dealt with the runners. So we're just going to bonk these to death. Batter up. Batter up, you two. Alright, that takes care of them. This tent is cleared. This tent is cleared. Always got to search this chemistry set. Nope, I'm good on lead. Like this. Take the sewing kits. I could get a deep laceration from all the damage I'll take from if things get hairy for me. Alright, now into the next tent. Ah, yes. Things get hairy, I'll run back here, close the gate, and just fire away. Let's start with this tent. Hello? Anybody in here? What? This tent's empty? Weird. There's the main loot, but we need to get rid of everybody. Oh, no. Let's grab that gas money. Let's grab that gas money. Alright. We're not gonna... Oh my gosh! Oh boy. That caught me off guard. An explosion. Look at all these zombies. Let them run to the door and I'll be right there to pick them off. Ready? Let's see. We got Hades. Some of them are trying to break. We can deal with Hades here. Bonk. And there is radiated Hades. There's radiated Hades. Calm down, Green Flame. Calm down, Green Flame boy. I think that's it. I think that got him. All right. I think they're walkers. I think they're walkers. Yep, they're all walkers. No problem. Dr. K. Got him. And we got one more, and I had a feeling there would be a zombie in that trailer. Let's grab the main loot while our game stage is high. Put this on. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, not that one. All right, close the gate. Close the gate. Put this back on. Yep, the ferals. Feral Dr. K. All right. Walters are left. That's no problem. We can deal with them. And that's a wrap. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it! We did it! Alright. We played it smart, and we got the job done. Nice. Good find. Nice. And let's open these. Good thing I kept my axe here, because I need to open these crates. Alright. Poppin' pills crate. Grab that. Here's the infested cache. Sweet. And the main trunk. Nice. A level 3 lever action rifle. Hey, that's one of my favorite rifles. 50% sneak damage to sleeping victims at night. Ooh, an armor pocket mod I can sell. First aid kit. I'm holding on to this rifle. Let's repair that. If I need to do some sniping, I'll put that in. You know what? I'll put that scope mod on. I'll put that scope mod on, and then I'll put the high-powered. I'll put these on. I'll put these on the lever action rifle, while I have the regular 76.2s on my tactical assault rifle. Nice. All right, and this is what was inside. Chemistry set. I'll grab the oil shell and the glue. I should have a full stack of brass now. Alright. Splints, Fortnites, and painkillers. Alright, my backpack is full, so let's go and get paid. Yeah. Yep, we played it smart. We got the job done. Ooh, forged steel. Wonderful. Alright. I can't fit any more in my backpack, so we gotta go. Hey, the piggy bank. I'll definitely think about raiding this place. That piggy bank once sometime soon. I need some money. Head to the piggy bank. Alright. I'm back, Ricky Bobby.
Well, hot dog. Let's
Oh
shoot
my
out the
gosh,
lights.
I don't have
Good
enough
work.
room. I need to
Here's
make
what
some
I've
room.
got.
Let's see, I can sell you this. I'll sell you this. Extra wheel. Ah, damn it, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. I had to make some room.
You can't beat that. Right there was
Alright.
some good work. Here is your reward.
Not a very good set of rewards. I'll just take the duct tape.
Cheaper doesn't always mean better.
Alright, see you later, Ricky Bobby. I'm gonna go grab that airdrop. Alright, let's put these in my backpack. I'm pretty chunky right now. And I mean, now we gotta deal with the zombie that's banging on the compound. Don't see anybody? No, it's just Crawler Dan. Alright. Alright, let's put these up there and let's go grab that airdrop. Alright, here it is. And for a better loot bonus, I'll put this on. Art of Mining. I'll read that. I'll drink the goldenrod tea to get my thirst back up. As well as eat some bacon and eggs. 50 forged iron, nice. Crafting skill magazine bundle. Let's see what books we get. Spear books, tactical warfare, and electrical traps. Alright. That was not bad. Ouch, not bad. Alright. You know what? I got time so that you guys can see a little bit of work done to the horde base and my home. Alright, now so the plan is, let me put this right here. Alright. My building blocks are over there, so give me a moment to offload all this, and then we'll get right to the construction of the horde base. Alright, now that I got everything sorted, so here's the plan. I got these 3 blocks up there, and then gotta make sure I have it aligned. And let's use this as the foundation, so Do I have my shovel? No, it's in the bike. Let me get my shovel from the bike. I'll put this in here. Alright, let's see. Let me realign this. Alright. Blocks right here, so it's gonna go down here. Let me make sure I have it calculated right. Nerd pull up first. Okay, the alignment's pretty good. All right. Now then. Let's pick this, let's pick these. All right, it's in perfect position. So now I'll be able to dig a block down here and put a block. Put a block here, so that's going to be the foundation block. Upgrade that to cobblestone. I should bring my concrete mix too. Give me just a moment. Again. There we go. Now let's nerd pull up. I should be doing this too, to the other. Alright. You know what? Let's actually get to work now. There we go. This is how I have it designed. And then this is where and over here I'm going to put the bars. I'm going to put the scaffolding ladders on the side, just like before. And again, this is going to be caged off for the birds. And good thing I have the chimney here for the extra support. That way I can make a cage to protect myself from the birds that fly in. And that's it for my building blocks. But I brought all my wood, so I won't be running out anytime soon. Let's get back to work. There we go. Now that's the first pillar completed. The first pillar completed, and I'm a little iffy about these. But let's see. I think these poles might actually help with the sides. Give it additional protection. There we go. And I'm gonna have to knock this one off. There we go. There we go. So now the support pillars, the support pillar has additional protection. Oh yeah. So next the center part. Next the center one's gonna go 7 blocks. This is already 1 block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to clear this. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. And this is where the ramp is going to take place. Yep, and this is where the next support block is going to take place. And I better dig the foundation here. Make sure it's a foundation block, perfectly aligned. There. There we go. The foundation block is now set. There we go. Make sure it's upgraded to concrete. There we go. Yep. Now things are starting to come along together. Alright. This part's going to be the narrow pole bridge, and right over here is going to be the walkway. Right over here is going to be the walkway. Right over here is going to be another narrow walkway. It's going to be a long pole. It's going to be a long pole, and over here is going to be the ramp entrance for the zombies. Three different directions, just like before. Yep, I should be done. I should be done in no time, and then we'll see how it gets put to the test. And it's about to be nightfall, so I'm going to go ahead and park my bike inside. And we're about to wrap things up. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time off camera working on the horde base, and I gotta also add some additional protection to the outside of the house, because zombies will still beat down the walls, do whatever it takes to try and punch a hole in to demolish the house if they have to, just to try and get to me. All right, guys. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help the channel out. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell notification to stay up to date on all my latest videos here on the channel. I do stream up to 3 days a week. If you'd like to come and hang out with me while I play some games, I'll be more than happy to have you, and make sure you feel right at home. Thank you all so much for all the love and the support you have given me. It really does mean a lot. You guys are so amazing. I just can't thank you guys enough. That's going to do it for this episode of Get Serious Reloaded, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Rise up, be blessed, smile, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.